Carpo Paul.
Hello, Carpo Paul.
You can't put that. You joined us down here on Oak Lake on Coking Farm, and the most important thing I look for when I turn up to a venue like this, before I look for any signs of fish, is I look for whether the swim knows who I am. And as you can say, peg 31, we know who you are, Chris. So that's what I'm looking for, a peg that knows who I am, that's going to hopefully give me the goods based on my track records of catching upper 30s, that it's just going to catch me some more fish. And you know, the swim might whisper my name on sort of a moonlit night, and you know, I'll hear Chris, and you know, hopefully the carp will respond to that, and I'll catch some more fish. So peg 39, we know who you are.
Yeah, but where's the break down?
That's how we take back together.
He's already got them out.
Oh, I don't stand.
Nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime.
What are you doing?
Having a game of nighttime, daytime. Do you want to play?
That's alright, mate. I've got some cider.
Right then, guys, down here at Coking Farm with Richard Butler. He's just going to talk us through his dig rig setup. Say hello, Richard.
Hello, Richard. As you can sort of see, as you know, Chris Wesley has been teaching me a few things on the syndicate. He's been bagging his 30s out quite regularly. He keeps posting them on Facebook week after week. You know, the same fish, but week after week. This is a rig that he's shown me. I mean, it's just absolutely devastating. We've got 30-pound mono. It's Ultima Sea Strike XT. Where he got it from, I don't know. I think it's about £3 a spool for about 4,000 metres. But he loves the stuff, so I've definitely bought it. We've got size 4 captor curve shanks with a little 8mm pop-up with a little bit to camo it up, a little bit of grass in the top of it. As you can see, I mean, it's absolutely deadly. I mean, we've got about 6 foot of mono, and it just nails them into the bottom lip every single time. You've got to get on it, lads.
Okay, you got it framed up, yeah, well, okay. As you can see, the stalking rod's paid off. I've caught a dinosaur, sugary, and I think this is a sugary and sour one. Really makes you cringe when you eat it. Very tasty. Get that one on the barbecue later, and a little bit of salt and pepper. Excellent back of the land in it.
As you can see, Chris Wesley only uses the best tools on the market here.
Well now, we call this the act of mating, but there are several other very important differences between human beings and animals that you should know about.
I'd appreciate your input.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas drought. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I'll bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You've had enough.
Right, the fish have shown long. I'm going to give it a big cast. Aiming about 70 yards to the far island. Lovely drop on the bottom there.
So what are you doing now then, Chris?
Just sinking the line, making sure that the line's sunk under the water, rod tip under the water. It's a long, big crosswind on the water. We want to make sure that that line's sunk.
Yeah, it must be what, 70-mile-an-hour winds?
Oh yeah, it's proper windy today.
Yeah.
Just going to put this on the rest now.
Look at those 20-foot waves on the water. Cool.
I'll just show you the quick drag system that I've got on my new reel.
Right, let's go and have a look at this then.
I'll just pop that in the rest so we don't lose the rod. Spin this round. We get a lot better bite indication with that at the top there.
Yeah.
Bobbing on.
You get better indication with a pink
and
reel.
the quick drag, all we need is quarter turn and we're in freeze fall.
Very tarty there.
It is really, you know, you've got to look good when you're on the bank. You can't look silly, so
yeah.
It's important to me to look good.
What's that, nice 25-foot rod?
Well, this is actually my stalking rod, but yeah, the longer the better. The longer the rod, you know, the harder it is to get it through the trees, and that's what it's all about, making fishing as hard as you can for yourself. So hopefully we can get a fish.
Yeah, hopefully. Right, here we are with Chris Wesley, TV megastar, gonna talk us through a setup now.
Yeah, that's it. Specifically my stalking setup. I'm only fishing one rod, we're only fishing in the margins, and as you can see there's a lot of undergrowth around us. It's a really mature lake and it's important to have the gear for the job. What I've got here is a 4-foot stalking rod in camo pink. As you can see, I've got a reel with a quick drag system, just a quarter turn, and that will just go into freeze ball, making sure that you don't lose the rod. I've got an extra long handle, that's so I can press that into my crotch and really bend into the fish. Going down from that, the eyes are really important. I've got nice small eyes so I don't get caught on any brambles. As you can see there, a 10mm butt ring, really important, and just a really soft action rod, making sure that I don't bump out any of those trunks. So hopefully we can get a fish on that today.
Here we are with Chris Wesley, brand new in action. Got it on the stalking rod.
Didn't take very long at all.
Nah, it must have been what, 30 seconds?
Look at that bend.
Look at the bend in that rod. Bloody hell.
Oh, that's loosen the clutch on this.
Script it.
Yeah, it feels a really good fish, really heavy, staying really deep.
What would you say, upper 40s or?
I don't know, I don't want to tempt fate, but it is getting that way. Lucky I've put my 8-pound Daiwa sensor on. That's really going to absorb the lunges. Oh, it's a chunk, it's a chunk. Mark, do you want to just slide the net out for me?
Yeah, mate.
Just let me get a good grip on it first.
Careful.
Right, well there we go. Managed to get it in the end. Real battle. And probably haven't weighed it yet, but we're assuming it's an upper 30 mirror.
I'm going by Owen Parker estimations there.
I thought it was Sam King personally.
Really scaly fish, really pleased with this one, and hopefully there'll be many more. It just shows that having the right gear and sort of finding the fish in the margins, not fishing with 3 rods, just keeping mobile pays off. See if we can get some more. Do you want to make sure you get the cover shot, mate? I'll send this into Advanced Garden.
As you may have gathered, we're down here at Coking Farm Fisheries today in Dorset on Oak Lake, and I haven't been having as many fish as I would normally have this year, but I've got a couple of tips off a good friend of mine, Richard Butler, and it's actually to grow a tash. And the dirtier the tash, the more fish you catch. He's been pulling 30s out of his syndicate, and I thought I'd get on it and give it a go. Get on the carp tashes.
Let's get a quick, nice little view of your tash. Coming on nicely there, isn't it?
Well, it could be better, mate, to be honest with you. No, so we're only on a quick 24-hour session, but still plenty of time for it to grow.
Yeah, I just want it to be like off Chuckle Vision, really, don't you?
Well, that's it, yeah, I want a paedophile tash, just like Paul and Barry Chuckle, but, you know, Chris Wesley hasn't got one, Richard hasn't got one, everyone's shaved theirs off, so looks like I'm favourite to have a few fish.
Thanks for your interview and time, we'll catch you later.
No worries, see ya.
Alan. Oh, it's not Alan. Steve.
Right, as you can see, deep in the undergrowth, really trying to push out a tash. I've seen Mark getting a couple of liners. I know he's got a really healthy looking mustache, and I'm just really trying to push one out. Got at least an extra millimetre of growth from being in this sort of camo place, and I'm just out of the way of everyone else, and I just feel that if I can keep really quiet, push out an extra couple of millimetres, and I'll be onto a winner.
Don't forget the margins.
Don't forget the margins, you bastards!
Alan!